Hey guys, in the following video we talk about Captain America Civil War, but do not worry, there are no spoilers. It's completely spoiler free. You can watch safely. Also, the reason it looks like it's shot on a potato is because it's shot on a potato, so sorry. Enjoy. We just got back from London and it's really cold. I wish we had a car or something. Hey, we found a car. Welcome to another episode of Carpooling with PJ at night with special guest Sophie Newton.
Am I your first guest on the show?
Yes.
For a brand new series?
Essentially, yes.
Cool.
Let's go now. Okay.
I like I'm just a little blob in the corner.
A little blob in the corner.
Hello.
We just got back from London because we just saw Captain America Civil War. So, Sophie, what was your initial impression of the film?
I really enjoyed it. Usually with the reboot of the Marvel world, I like it, but I don't 100% love it. They acknowledge that they don't take it too seriously, and I think that's fun.
Yeah.
Like a lot of fun. They really nailed that in this one. I think it's what Batman vs Superman
Yes.
failed to do. They took themselves
Yes.
way too seriously, which meant that the film was really difficult to watch.
Isn't that interesting, actually, that very recently we've had a film about those two heroes against each other, and this is about two heroes coming against each other.
Yeah, two very strong.
Very, very interesting. But yeah, I really like the film as well. I would say that my favourite part, I think, was the introducing of the characters of the new Spider-Man and Black Panther. I think they were really cool characters. Catman, sorry, yeah. You whispered to me in the cinema, is he called Catman?
Because he is fucking badass.
I really liked his costume.
He was
very
great.
cool. But yeah, Spider-Man. I think a lot of people have been very apprehensive about this new Spider-Man, and I've just got to say, I thought he was pretty cool.
I think what's nice about the new Spider-Man is it's someone who is young. The thing with Spider-Man is he is a bit cringy, but that's not me attacking Spider-Man.
I think that's Peter Parker's thing.
He is just a bit cringy.
Yeah, he is a bit of a geek.
But they accept that in a really cool way. Wow.
Do you want to get out the road?
In the fucking road.
I nearly beeped these kids. I nearly went into full PJ beep mode.
Why do you walk in the road?
Peter Parker, he was funny. He had good banter with Iron Man. Was very, very impressed. So that was fun. Some really cool fight scenes as well. I was impressed with a lot of the fight scenes.
You know what? I think they've bumped up the thumps and the sounds that they used during the fight, because it was brutal.
I felt some of those punches.
Yes.
So going into the film, Sophie, who were you aligned with? Were you Team Captain America or Team Iron Man, or did you have no alignment?
If I was a bit in between. I like Captain America as of Avengers: Age of Ultron because he starts to relax a bit and they start to play with his character and his sense of humour.
He is a bit of a goody two shoes, though.
He must admit, too much of the American man,
the all-American man,
the all-American, the great man of America. But I originally I went in more Iron Man.
Yeah. And
if I'm honest, I've left 50-50.
Same. And I think that's exactly what they wanted you to feel.
Yeah. I think they've played up the versus thing. And actually, it's not as all as it seems.
And so yeah, I feel the same, because going in I was kind of like rooting for Iron Man, but then I didn't really know what I was rooting for. I didn't know what their causes were, but it left me feeling kind of like, I think the film wanted you to feel like both of them had their reasons. Jesus, that's not a safe place for you to be, Mr. Taxi. So yeah, overall, I was very impressed. I think it's one of the best Marvel films to date, really. They do keep every Marvel film, or at least the best Captain America film, that's for sure.
I think it's the best one so far, actually. It's the one that I think character-wise I cared the most. It kind of delved deeper into characters this time, instead of it just be about what's on the surface, let's go fight crime and destroy a city and get away with it.
And I kind of like that, actually. I like that we got to see some stuff that we hadn't really seen before. Like, there was some backstory about Tony Stark's parents, and I thought that was very interesting because we'd never really heard about that before. So good job, Civil War. I can't wait to see what they do next. They left it in a very very interesting place. So
I'm looking forward to it. They've been through a lot together and you've seen that in films, so now it's at a stage where it's very, like, you can play with that.
Yeah, the fact that they split them up.
You know who, like, that was what...
there's a cat in the road. Or is it a fox? There's a fox in the road.
That's what, with Batman vs Superman, that's what just irritated me.
Oh god. I am, for one, very glad that in Civil War there wasn't a Martha moment. I was really worried that Captain America and Iron Man were going to settle their differences over something like their mum's name. I would say It gets PJ recommendations. I give it 4 Captain America shields out of 5. How about that?
I think that's good.
Yeah.
I think that's strong. That's a solid.
It entertained me.
I think Catman made it everything.
Catman, Spider-Man, Spider-Boy. Actually, I can't wait to see more of that Spider-Man. Like, because obviously they're now going to be rebooting Spider-Man now that they're done with Garfield. So I'm very interested to see this kid because I don't know if you agree with that fox just jumped
I
on the
know,
wall.
I was fascinated by
Yeah,
it.
I don't know if you agree with me here, but I think the actor had a bit of a Michael Cera vibe about him. I think it was the awkwardness. I don't know if you got that, but I was kind of watching him, and he had that kind of awkward, shuffling Michael Cera
I think
vibe.
it's just they played with the character of Peter Parker really well.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like sometimes they almost try and make him. It's like they kind of completely trope the whole nerd vibe. And I think in this one, it wasn't so much of a trope. It felt a lot more natural and felt kind of.
Yeah.
I think it was, and his humour was good as well.
Yeah, and we didn't get. That's the thing. We didn't get much of Peter Parker, but what we did get, I feel like I know the character pretty well just from those few minutes.
Yeah, you can kind of sum it up.
So that was cool. But yeah, I think that's going to conclude this episode of Carpooling with PJ. Thanks for watching, everybody. I can't wait to do some more. Also, you guys need to be pitching in for petrol because I'm doing all this driving and, you know, costs money, costs petrol, so please donate. Alright, good night. Bye-bye, everybody. Thanks for watching. I'm Ethan Babry.